to Texas and Oklahoma, now to Arizona and California looking for work. Any kind of work. Well, most men just travel from place to place alone as the seasons changed or as rumors spread of fortune to be had. Two men made this journey together. That's what I'm going to tell you about tonight. Just look across that river right there. I'll tell you like you could almost see it. It's a mighty hard road that these poor hands have hoed. This poor feet have traveled a hard, dusty road. Out of your dust bowl and westward we roll, and your deserts are hot and your mountains are cold. I've worked all your orchards of peaches and prunes, slept on the ground neath the light of your moon. On the edge of your cities you'll see us, and then we come with the dust and we go with the wind. Arizona, California, make all your crops. And it's northward to Oregon to gather your hops. Beets from your ground, cut the grapes from your vine to set on your table, your white sparkling wine. Pastures of plenty from dry desert ground. Grand Coulee Dam where the water runs down. Stayed in this union we migrants have been, working despite you will fight till we win. As always we ramble this river at night. Along its green banks I will work till I die. My land I'll defend with my life if need be. These pastures of plenty must always be free. My land I'll defend with my life if need be. These pastures of plenty must always be free.
Lenny, don't drink so much. Lenny, you hear me? You're gonna be sick like you was last night.
It's good. You drink some, George. You drink some too.
I ain't sure it's good water. Looks kind of scummy to me.
Look at them wrinkles in the water, George. Look what I done.
Tastes all right. Don't seem to be running much though. Lenny, you wanted to drink water when it ain't running. Now you drink water out of the gutter if you're just thirsty. You could just as well go clear up to the ranch. That bus driver didn't know what he was talking about. Just a little stretch down the highway, he says. Just a little stretch, darn near 4 miles. Bet he was too darn lazy to pull up. He just didn't want to pull up to the ranch. One thing, he wasn't too lazy to stop and sold that at all. Just a little stretch down the road.
George,
Yeah? What do you want?
where are we going, George?
So you forgot that again, did you? So I gotta tell you again? Boy, you're crazy.
I forgot. I tried not to forget. Honest to God, I did.
Okay. Okay, I'll tell you again. I ain't got nothing to do. Might just as well spend all my time telling you things. You forget, and I tell you again.
I tried and tried, but it didn't do no good. I remember about the rabbits,
To
George.
hell with them rabbits. You can't remember nothing but them rabbits. You remember us sitting in that gutter on Howard Street and watching that blackboard?
Oh, sure, I remember that. But what did we do then? I remember some girls come by and you said,
The hell with what I said. You remember us going into Merton Deacons and they give us work cards and bus tickets?
Sure, George, I remember that now. George?
Yeah.
I ain't got mine. I must have lost it.
You never had them. Got them both here. Think I let you carry your own work card?
I thought I put it in my side pocket.
What'd you take out of that pocket?
There ain't a thing in my pocket.
I know there ain't. It's in your hand now. What you got in your hand then?
I ain't got nothing, George, honest.
Come on. Give it here.
It's only a mouse.
A mouse? A live mouse?
No, it's just a dead mouse. And I didn't kill it. Honest, I found it. I found it dead.
Give it here.
Leave me have it.
Give it here. What you want with a dead mouse anyway?
I was petting it with my thumb while we walked along.
Well, you ain't petting no mice when you walk with me. Now, let's see if you can remember where we're going.
I forgot again.
Look, we're gonna work on a ranch like we come from up north.
Up north?
In Weed,
Oh, I remember in Weed.
that ranch is just up there a quarter of a mile. We're gonna go in and see the boss.
See the boss.
Now listen, I'm gonna give the boss the work tickets, but you ain't gonna say a word. You're just gonna stand there and not say nothing.
Not say nothing.
If the boss finds out what a crazy fool you are, we won't get no job. But if he sees you work before he hears you talk, then we're set. You got that?
Oh, sure, George. Sure, I got that.
Okay. Now, when we go in and see the boss, what are you gonna do?
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna stand there.
Good boy, that's swell. Now say that over 2 or 3 times so you're sure you won't forget it.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't
And
gonna.
you ain't gonna do no bad things like you've done in Wheat neither.
Like I done in Weed.
So you forgot that too, did you?
Oh, they run us out.
Run us out? Hell, we run. They was looking for us, but they didn't catch us.
I didn't forget that.
Darn it, you're a lot of trouble. I could live so easy and nice if I didn't have you on my tail. I could live so easy.
We're gonna work on a ranch, George.
All right, you got it. But we're gonna sleep here tonight. Because I want to. I want to sleep out.
Why are we going up to the ranch for some supper? They got supper at the ranch.
No reason at all. I just like you. We'll be going to work tomorrow. I have some thrashing machines on the way down. That means we'll be bucking grain bags, busting gut, lifting up them bags. Tonight, I'm gonna lay right here and look up. Tonight, there ain't a grain bag or a boss in the world. Tonight, drinks on the house. Nice house we got here, Nanny.
Well, ain't we gonna have no supper?
Sure we are. You go grab up some dead willow sticks. I got 3 cans of beans in my bindle. I'll open them up while you get a fire ready. We'll eat them cold.
I like beans with ketchup.
Well, we ain't got no ketchup. You go get wood. Don't you fool around, huh? It'll be dark before long. All right. Give me that mouse.
Oh, George, I ain't got no mouse.
Come on, give it here. You ain't putting nothing over. You gonna give me that mouse or I have to take a sock at you?
Give you what, George?
You know darn well what. I want that mouse.
I don't know why I can't keep it. It ain't nobody's mouse. I didn't steal it. I found it. Laying right beside the road. I wasn't doing nothing bad with it. I was just stroking it. That ain't bad.
You crazy fool. Thought you could get away with it, didn't you? Don't you think I could see your feet was wet when you went in the water to get it? Learn like a baby. Big guy like you. Oh, Lenny. I ain't taking away just for meanness. And that mouse ain't fresh. Besides, you broke your petting it. You get a mouse that's fresh and I'll let you keep it a little while.
I don't know why there is no other mouse. I remember a lady used to give him to me. Everyone she got, she used to give it to me, but But that lady ain't here no more.
Lady, huh? Give me them sticks there. Can't even remember who that lady was. That was Aunt Clara. She stopped giving them to you. You always killed them.
But they were so little. I pet them and pretty soon they started to bite my fingers and then I pinched their heads a little bit. And then they were dead. Well, it's because they're so little. I wish we'd get them rabbits pretty soon, George. They ain't so little.
The hell with them rabbits. Come on. Let's see. There's enough beans for 4 men.
I like them with ketchup.
Well, we ain't got it! Whatever we ain't got, that's what you want. Darn it, if I was alone, I could live so easy. I could get a job, work in no trouble, no mess. When the end of the month comes, I could take my $50 and go into town and get whatever I want. I could stand at cat house all night, eat any place I want, order any darn thing.
I didn't want no ketchup.
I could do that every darn month. Get a gallon of whiskey or sit in a pool room and play cards or shoot pool. And what I got? I got you! You can't keep a job and you lose me every job I get.
I don't mean nothing, George.
Just keep me shoving all over the country, all the time. And that ain't the worst. You get in trouble, you do bad things and I gotta get you out. You ain't bad people that raise hell, it's dumb ones. You crazy son of a gun, you keep me in hot water all the time. Just wanna feel that girl's dress. Just wanna pet it like it was a mouth. How the hell did she know you just wanna feel a dress? How's she supposed to know you just hold on to it like it was a mouth?
I didn't mean to, George.
Sure you didn't mean to. You didn't mean for her to yell bloody hell neither. You didn't mean for us to hide in an irrigation ditch all day with guys out looking for us with guns. All the time something you didn't mean. Darn it, I wish I could put you in a cage with a million mice and let them pet you.
George. George?
What do you want?
I was only fooling. I didn't want no ketchup. I wouldn't eat none if it was right here beside me.
If there was some here, you could have it. If I had $1,000, I'd buy you a bunch of flowers.
I wouldn't eat no ketchup, George. I'd leave it all for you. You could cover your beans so deep with it, and I wouldn't touch none of it.
When I think of the swell time I could have without you, I go nuts. I never get no peace.
You want I should go away and leave you alone?
Where the hell could you go?
Well, I could go in them hills, someplace I could find a cave.
Yeah? How'd you eat? You ain't got sense enough to find nothing to eat.
I'd find things. I don't need no nice food with ketchup. I'd lay in the sun and nobody would hurt me. And if I found it, that's why I would keep it. Would nobody take it away from me?
I'll be mean, ain't I?
If you don't want me, you just say so, and I'll go in them hills and find a cave. I could go away any time.
No, look, I was just fooling you. Of course I want you to stay with me. Trouble with mice is you always kill them. Tell you what I'll do then. First chance I get, I'll find you a pup. Maybe you wouldn't kill it. That'd be better than mice. You could pet it harder.
You don't want me, you just say so, and I'll go and live by myself. I won't get no mice stole from me.
I want you to stay with me. Darn it, somebody'd shoot you for a coyote if you was by yourself. Stay with me. Your Aunt Claire wouldn't want you running off. Even if she is dead.
George,
Yeah?
tell me like you done before.
Tell you what.
About the rabbit.
You ain't putting nothing over on me.
Oh, go on, George. Tell me, please, like you done before.
You get a kick out of that, don't you? All right. I'll tell you. Then we'll lay out our beds and eat our dinner.
Go on, George.
Guys like us that work on ranches are the loneliest guys in the world. They ain't got no family. They don't belong no place. They come to a ranch and work up a stake. Then they go into town and blow it in. Then the first thing you know, they're pounding their tail on some other ranch. They ain't got nothing to look ahead to.
That's it. That's it. Now tell how it is with us.
Thus, it ain't like that. We got a future. We've got somebody to talk to who gives a darn about us. We don't have to sit in a bar room blowing in our jet just because we have no place else to go. Them other guys get in jail, why they can run there for all anybody gives a don't.
But not us. And why? Because I got you to look after me, and you got me to look after you, and that's why. Go on, George.
You got it by heart. You can do it yourself.
No, I forget some of this stuff. Tell about how it's gonna be.
Some other time.
No. Tell how it's gonna be.
Okay. Someday, we're gonna get the jack together. And we're gonna have a little house. And a couple of acres. And a cow. And some pigs.
And live off the fat of the land. And have rabbits. Go on, George. Tell about what we're gonna have in the garden. And about the rabbits in the cages. Tell about the rain in the winter. And about the stove. And how thick the cream is on the milk. You can hardly cut it. Go on, George.
You can do it yourself. You know all of it.
No, I need the same about it. Go on, how I get to tend the rabbits.
Well, we'll have a big vegetable patch, and a rabbit hutch, and chickens. When the rain comes down in the winter, we'll just say to hell with going to work. We'll just build a fire in the stove and sit around and listen to the rain come down on the roof. No, I ain't got time for no more. What you gonna say tomorrow when the boss asks you a question?
I ain't gonna say a word.
Good boy. That's fine. See, maybe you're getting better. I bet I can let you tend the rabbits, especially if you remember as good as that.
Oh, I can remember, by God.
Lenny, I want you to look around here. You think you can remember this place? It's just up there a quarter of a mile. If you follow the river, you can get here.
Well, sure, I can remember here. Didn't I remember about not saying a word?
Of course you did. Now look, if you happen to get in any kind of trouble, I want you to come right here and hide in the brush.
Hide in the brush.
Hide in the brush till I come for you. You think you can remember that?
Sure, I can remember that. Hide in the brush until you come for me.
But you ain't gonna get in no trouble. Because if you do, I won't let you tend the rabbits.
Well, I won't get in no trouble. I ain't gonna say a word.
Anyways, I hope so. It's gonna be nice sleeping out, looking up, and the leaves. Don't build up no more fire. We'll let her die. Feel free if you ain't got a job. If you ain't hungry.
George,
What do you want?
let's have different color rabbits, George.
Sure. Red rabbits and blue rabbits and green rabbits. Millions.
Furry ones, George, like I seen at the fair in Sacramento.
Sure. Furry ones.
Because I can just as well go away, George, and live in a cave.
Aw, shut up.
George?
What is it?
I'm shutting up, George.
In the big rock candy mountain, land that's fair and bright, handouts grow unbusted at night. Watch all are empty and barns are full of hay. All the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees and the rock dry springs where the white needle sings in the big rock candy mountain. Big rock candy mountain, all cops have wooden legs. Bulldogs all have rubber teeth and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. Break them at the tip, their hats and the railroad poles are fine. Down to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk who invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Big Rock Candy Mountain, never change your socks. Little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. Farmers' trees are full of fruit and the barns are full of hay. Lake and stew and a whiskey too. You can paddle all around them in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Big Rock Candy Mountain, jails are made of tin. You can walk right out again as soon as you are in. Ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws, or picks. bound, stay away, sleep all day with a boiled and oil, the inventor toil in the big rock candy mountain. Well, that night, George and Lenny slept under the stars without a care in the world. Of course, it'd be the last time for quite a while they'd have no care, seeing as how the next day they had to go on to the ranch.
This is the bunkhouse here. The boss was expecting you last night. He was sore as hell when he wasn't here to go out this morning. So you can have them 2 beds over there. And that's my bed over there.
I'll take the top one. I don't want you falling down on me. Say, what the hell is this?
I don't know.
Says positively kills lice, roaches, and other scourges. So what the hell kind of beds you giving us anyways? We don't want no pants, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. The last guy that had that bed was a blacksmith. A hell of a nice fella. Clean the guys you'd want to meet. He used to wash his hands even after he ate.
Now come he's got pillow pictures.
Well, I'll tell you what. This here blacksmith, name of Whitey, was the kind of guy that would put that stuff around even when there wasn't no bugs. Tell you what he used to do. He'd peel his boiled potatoes and take out every little spot before he ate them. And if there was a red splotch on an egg, he'd scrape it off. Finally quit about the food. Well, that's the kind of guy Whitey was. Clean. Used to dress up Sundays even when he wasn't going no place. Put on a necktie even, and then sat in the bunkhouse.
I ain't so sure. What'd you say he quit for?
Why, he just quit the way a guy will. Said it was the food, didn't give no other reason. Just says, give me my time one night, the way any guy will.
Well, if there's any greybacks in this bed, you're gonna hear from me.
Well, I guess the boss will be out in a minute to write your names in. He sure was burned when he wasn't here to go out this morning. Come right in when we was eating breakfast and says, where the hell's them new men? Give the stable buck hell too. The stable buck's a nigger.
Nigga, huh?
Yes, sir. Nice fella too. Got a crooked back where a horse kicked him. The boss gives him hell when he's angry, but the stable buck don't give a damn about that.
What kind of guy's the boss?
Well, he's a pretty nice fella for a boss. Gets angry sometimes, but he's pretty nice. Tell you what, know what he done Christmas? He come right in here with a whole gallon of whiskey and says, drink hearty, boys. Christmas comes but once a year.
The hell he did. A whole gallon?
Yes, sir. Boy, we had fun. They let the nigger come in that night. Well, sir, a little skinner named Smitty took after the nigger. Done pretty good, too. The guys wouldn't let him use his feet, so the nigger got him, but Smitty says if he could have used his feet, he would have killed the nigger. The guys say, on account the nigger got a crooked back, Smitty can't use his feet.
Boss the owner?
No, superintendent. Big land company. Yes, sir. That night he comes right in here with a whole gallon. He sat right here and says, drink hearty, boys, he says. Them guys just come.
I told Merton Deacons I wanted 2 men this morning. Got your work slips?
Here they are.
Boss, it wasn't Merton Deacon's fault. Says he ran on the slip. He was to be here for work this morning.
Bus driver gave us a bum steam. We had to walk 10 miles. The bus driver says we was here when we wasn't. We could have done no rides.
Well, I'd sent out the grain team short 2 bunkers. Won't do any good to go out now until after dinner. You get lost. What's your name?
George Milton.
George Milton. What's yours?
His name's Lenny Small.
Lenny Small. Let's see, today's 20th. June 20th. Where you boys been working?
Up around week.
You too?
Yeah, him too.
Say, you're a big fellow, ain't you?
Yeah, and he can work like hell too.
Ain't much of a talker though, is he?
No, he ain't. But he's a darn good worker. Strong as a bull.
I'm strong as a bull.
You are, huh? What can you do?
He can do anything.
What can you do?
Anything you tell him. He's a good skinner, can rent some grain bags, drive a cultivator. He can do anything you tell him. Just give him a try.
Why let him answer? What's he laughing about?
He laughs when he gets excited.
Yeah?
Look, I ain't saying he's bright, because he ain't. But he's a darn good worker. He can put up a 400-pound bale.
Say, what are you selling?
Huh?
So what stake you got in this guy? Taking his pet away from him?
No, of course I ain't.
Well, I never seen one guy take so much trouble for another guy. I just like to know what your percentage is.
He's my cousin. I told his old lady I'd take care of her. Got kicked in the head by a horse when he was a kid. He's all right. Just ain't bright. But he can do anything you tell him.
God knows you don't need no brains to buck barley bags. Don't try to put nothing over, Milton. I got my eye on you. Why'd you couldn't weed?
Job's done.
What kind of job?
He was digging a cesspool.
All right. Don't try to put nothing over, 'cause you can't get it with nothing. I've seen wise guys before. Go out with the grain teams after dinner. You're out picking up barley from thrashing machines. Go out with Slim's team.
Slim?
Yeah, big tall Skinner. You'll see him at dinner. Been on the road long?
We was 3 days in Frisco looking at the boards.
Didn't go to no nightclubs, I suppose.
We was looking for a job.
It's a great place to go if you got a little jack for Frisco.
Well, we didn't have no jack or nothing like that.
Go out with the grain teams after dinner. My hands work hard, they get tired, and they loaf, they bounce down the road on their can. You ask anybody about me.
So you wasn't gonna say a word. So you was gonna keep your big flappers shut. I was gonna do the talking. You darn near lost us the job.
I forgot.
You forgot. You always forget. Now the boss got his eye on us. Now we gotta be careful not make no slips. Keep your big flappers shut after this.
He talked like a kind of nice guy towards the last.
He's the boss, ain't he? Well, he's the boss first and the nice guy afterwards. You never don't have nothing to do with no boss except do your work and draw your pay. You never know if you're talking to the boss or the nice guy. Just keep your mouth shut. Then you're all right.
George,
What do you want now?
I wasn't kicking the head with no horse, was I, George?
Be a darn good thing if you was. Save everybody a hell of a lot of trouble.
You says I was your cousin.
Well, that was darn luck. And I'm glad. Why, if I was a relative of yours,